Well, for an elected official from the second ward, this presents an interesting dilemma. Those who vote for city council members from the second ward are not students. I don't suppose that more than perhaps 2 or 3% of the votes for a city council member comes from students. The people who actually vote are the ones who are happy to have the polling place exactly where it is. It's a place that's comfortable for them. It is not as congested a location as the Comstock Memorial Union. This would be a very different question if somehow the location at Grace United Methodist were inconvenient for students. But let it be noted that it is a longer walk from Nemzik Fieldhouse to Owens Hall than it is from Nemzik to Grace United Methodist Church. So it's not really a question of the location at Grace United Methodist Church being inconvenient to students or somehow standing in the way of their involvement in political affairs. It's just a little bit outside the box, but not really that much more outside the box than the use of the former Edison School as the fitness center while the new center was being constructed. Now, on the other side of the question, for the election judges, and the Forum story does quote one election judge as saying, not that it would be a good idea or anything like that, but that it probably wouldn't create any problems. I'm sure it would not. And having served as an election judge, I can guarantee that doing the service in the Comstock Memorial Union would be a lot more comfortable, a lot more fun. It would be closer to a lot more amenities. It would be a much better experience as an election judge because of all the things that are happening in the student union. So I'm willing to listen further on this matter, but it presents at least one elected official with a rather big dilemma because there's not much percentage in voting to change a polling place for the majority of the people who vote for me and for Diane and for anybody else who's running for elective office from the second ward. Interesting dilemma.